And you think I'm crazy? Wisdom comes after one.
Two.
Are you sure, Desi?
Yes.
Are you really sure?
Yes.
Okay! So, welcome, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 33 of Movement Monday. Alright, episode 33. My name is Crystal Clear. If you guys, this is the first time y'all tuned in, I'm sure a lot of people know me for a long time. So, for the newcomers, welcome to Movement Mondays. And nice to meet you, because I really like to know you. So right now, we just give you a heads up on some updates. Past few Movement Mondays kind of got a little bit weird, so I decided to commit my brother to a mental institution, so he won't be here for us this week, because he's kind of crazy, but that's why we know and love him, you know what I mean? So now I gotta run it for this weekend, all right? So I just want to give you some kind of updates here. Let me see. First off, I want to say happy birthday to two very important people in my life. That is Big Stiggs. His birthday just showed up, and it's my middle man Eli. My man Eli turned 7 years old this past week, and I wanted to wish y'all a happy birthday. You know what I mean? I hope you guys enjoy it. Y'all know my man Eli just loves his new Nintendo Switch, you know what I mean? Even though I'm more of an Xbox fan, but that's okay. We'll groom him back into the Xbox world, you know what I mean? So I want to wish him a happy birthday. Big Stiggs is not here this weekend. He was in Florida. Joined it up with his girlfriend. If you get a hold of him, tell him a happy birthday, on social media or any type of entity that you know him. So give you some quick updates, so far during the course of this year for 2020 Vision, we have a total of 931 streams. 931, and I would like to say, guys, thank you for listening to us. Thank you for all the feedback that we be getting, because you guys are very important to us as far as feedback. I know, like we said before, we ain't trying to be famous. We're just trying to help people in this world to see a better way of living, to get out of that dark room called depression. Because, Lord knows that we all have been there, because definitely me, if you really knew me. Thank you once again for the streams and just to hang out with us and listening to us, and we very much appreciate it too. So, also, what's coming up next for this month is Seeing the Rain. That's coming up on August 31st. 2 days after my father's birthday. So, you know what? I would like to wish my father, which is, Azrael's father as well, since we're brothers. At least I hope. Mom, you got something to say? Just kidding. No, but I wanted to wish our father a happy birthday. He's on the 29th. So, Pops, happy birthday to you, and I hope you enjoy it. I know the COVID thing's going crazy right now, but it's still your day. We thank you for being our dad, and we hope you enjoy your day too. So, but Seeing the Rain will come out on the 31st. I listened to it firsthand. It's something that I'm not used to hearing my brother do. It's give you a hint. It's kind of like a little spoken word, but I learned to appreciate the many styles that he has groomed in over the years, because seeing him being the artist that he is, and seeing where he was when he first started is very, very much like, wow, how much growth he had over the years, and the maturity throughout his music, because he before used to rap about being young and crazy things like that, but as he progressed to be older, he became more mature, and then what made it best was he's doing the same intensity but putting God into it as well. So I think, which is awesome. So Seen the Rain comes out on the 31st. I hope you guys get to enjoy that. Also, Light Through the City Rain. It's been, well, let's say, Desi, about 2 weeks now since Light Through the City Rain came out.
Yes.
She said yes. I think I believe her. Do you believe her? I believe her. But Light Through the City Rain is Light Through the City Rain got 44 streams so far in the first couple of weeks, and wow, we're so thrilled and happy to hear that, because that track was awesome. Shout out to Ben Runyon. Just Process. He really thought about my brother when he was making it, and it just shows you how much appreciative that people had love for my brother and stuff like that. Oh wow! I guess we got some new special things that's happening right now, so we're gonna stay tuned for that. So Light Through the City Rain, like I said, it's 44 streams so far. Thank you for listening to that as well. We like to stay ahead of the curve. I've been on hiatus for a while, and even though I took a break from the music for a while, for dropping my 3 singles, one with Survival and one with SWT, and then the main feature was Stiggy on Brother's Keeper. I try to stay behind the backgrounds and working on some other projects for y'all, because I'm been more driven to create more music for y'all, because thanks to my brother and thanks to the Lord, they helped me open up a new dream that I thought I never would have in life. And because of that, I'm more motivated to work with my brother to get a good music out there to help people. So those who didn't know me from the time, I used to do music with my brother back in I want to say 1999 actually, when we went to Millennium Studios over in Center City. Actually, it was originally first in Center City, Philadelphia, off of 13th and Market. Was it Market? Oh, no, it's Walnut. 13th and Walnut. See, I still got some memory. Just don't want to come in at the right time. But yeah, anyway. But yeah, so he took me along one time, and it's kind of crazy that people might not think a specific moment may just open a paradox of things that just came, that you like, wow, this is gonna be what I want to do for the rest of my life. But at that time, that was my moment. Back in the day, me and my brother, believe it or not, used to not get along. But then when we got older, we got more mature, and we started, actually settling our differences, because sibling rivalry is always going to be there. So, but one day he took me along, and he was like, yeah, come on, come to the studio. So I went with him, and I was so amazed. I was hanging out with him, Slick, and Deoshis. Shout out to them as well. And then ever since then, I just wanted to get into the music, but at the same time, I didn't know how to really groom into music, because I was just a kid who was just didn't have really no direction. So, but over the years, I started doing music for hobbies and just as a hobby, learning equipment that my brother had, and then after a while, it just faded away because I was going through my own times and trials and stuff. But it was through the love of my brother and through the love of the Lord, it just, for some reason, the music just kept coming back into my life. Even though I was staying in hiatus, maybe come back and do music for a while, and I just went back to hiatus. But it wasn't until my brother got saved to the point that I was like, wow. And I started listening to more of his maturity of his music. I wanted to say wow, I was amazed by it. And I'm sure if you saw the other videos, the one track that he did was Understand, and that was the first time I ever seen him as matured into his form of hip hop, his style of hip hop. And then when he started going to school for it, because he went to school for sound design, I was even more amazed to it, to the point that oh man, this guy's getting serious about it. So I wanted to really go up there and and show my support, but I didn't want to hold him back for me not being totally committed to the music. Because see, my brother always loved music. He was eat, sleep, drink, by back in the day, smoke, and done other, fun, simple things, what I mean, for music, what I mean? But when he got mature enough, and then I started really seeing the degree of his talent, I was like, man, I can't be a stumbling block on what he wants to do. So then back in 2018, that's when I finally just woke up in me, like, I need to do something, not only for my brother, but I wanted to put in some work for the Lord as well. And the Lord told me that this is one avenue. If you can't be like a preacher, do it through the music of the talents that I give you. So then I was like, you know what? I need to get back into the music. And then ever since then, it's been a blessing ever since. And, I ramble along about, how I came to be who I am. But you know what? It just shows you that sometimes dreams don't always come true at the moment you want it, because sometimes the Lord wants to preserve your life, and if he gave you everything he wanted, it might do you more harm than good. So he has to put some of your dreams on hold in order for you to mature enough so that you can make your dream a blessing and not a curse. And I hope that helps some people out there who's wondering why dreams don't always come true right at first. But you know what? It just believe in yourself and let the Lord handle it. And if you work hard towards it, just like I seen the film with Michael Jordan, shout out to Michael Jordan. I saw his documentary on Netflix. As much dedication he put on his stuff, like your dreams can come true. Just make it a blessing and not a curse. And that's a little bit part about me, is why I'm been in this music as well. So I mean, I know I ramble on. I'm kind of like an old man, telling grandpa stories, what I mean? But I just wanted to let you know who I am, and just let you know that the music that we come in, we're here to stay. And we're going to keep producing good music for you guys. And we're not going anywhere until the Lord tells us it's time to go home. So I know that my brother, he said that he's going to retire, but don't worry. I'm going to do something that's going to sabotage his retirement. He's going to work till he die. That's why he's getting committed now into the asylum now, so that he can get his mind right, because I'm going to work him like a dog. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, Desi? Do you want your dad to retire?
No.
See? Mr. Azrael, you're never going to retire. You're going to work till you die for the Lord. Maybe next week I'll be the one that's committed, so that my brother will come back. So back to what I was going to say. So that's why the music is the way we are, because we try to mature enough to be pleasing to the Lord and try to reach out to everybody. That's why we don't try to put curse words in our music, because we want the words to be heard by everybody. And regardless if you like it or not, at least you heard it and heard it in full without turning your ears away from the curse words and stuff like that. So if that be as it may, next month, Big Sticks is coming out with his single, It Gets Real. I'm working on the background music of that as of right now. He's writing to it right now, and it's going to be a nice little style banger for you too. I believe in his work. Shout out to him. Like I said many times, he impressed me with his work ethic and just how he writes. A lot of stuff that he writes, I'm really impressed. Like I try to compare my writing style with other artists like my brother and Sticks, and it's kind of like a competition. So they're making me better as a writer myself, and I thank him and thank my brother and all the people that influenced me out there. Shout out to all the other artists out there. Steve Franks, he's doing good. Deocious, his album just came out not too long ago. Check that out off of his website. You can look him up over on Facebook as David Williams. He got a Facebook page out there. Check him out as well. And then just if anything else, I think that's it for Movement Mondays on episode 33. I hope that my brother will get out of this psalm soon, and I hope he will be well enough to carry on the rest of the year, because we need him, because he's going to work to the rest of his life. So that being said, bye-bye, see you later, and Rook, wherever you out there, I'm coming. You're going to work till you die. See you next week on Movement Monday. Peace.
You can't hear a sound. Seeing black lines kinda short for the true hour. Chilling with your laws, looking like a bunch of cowards. I rebuke you. In the name of my God, that evil curse is coming for you by the strength of his rod. Living through this pandemic, but continue to hurt.